Hey everyone, it's Ashley and I'm back with a product review, and I reviewed this one based on the recommendation of my friend here on YouTube who goes by Sarah Elizabeth. I will leave a link to her channel down below, and I believe we have opposite skin types. I have oily combination and I think hers runs a little bit drier, so if you guys are interested in more of how it works on drier skin, I would definitely check out her channel. I think she's going to have a review coming up soon. So the one that I tested, and she enabled me, I blame her. It was the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. This promises 24 hours of wear, which is crazy. You know, most people don't wear their foundation that long, but I was definitely excited about this because within 2 or 4 hours, I usually have problems in my T-zone with oil showing up. So the promise of foundation that could last that long and retain the coverage without having any oil show up was, you know, very interesting to me. So I was definitely happy to review this. So this product runs $11 at Walmart, and it's a little bit pricey. This is definitely the higher end drugstore foundation that is available. It only comes in 12 different shades, and I do find that it could be a definite problem because most of us don't fit into a 12 shade type of range. So I'm testing out the color Classic Ivory, and this was the lightest color that they had available. This is usually the second or third color in their normal selection range, so if you're any lighter, if you tend to be very, very fair, I think that you might have problems finding a match, particularly. And you know, some of these I think you would definitely have to do you know, some color mixing if you're in the medium to darker ranges, unfortunately. So the coverage level for this foundation says that it's medium, but I find this is almost a medium to heavy coverage. Any spots that you have, I find just kind of disappear with this foundation. It's a very, you know, almost doll-like, you know, porcelain type of appearance when you put it on your skin. So if you're looking for something that gives you a very, you know, smooth, consistent color, I would definitely check this one out. This is also a demi-matte finish, so it's supposed to have, you know, not a dewy finish and not completely matte either, but it does look, you know, it's not super matte, but it does look matte overall. And they describe the texture of this particular foundation as air light, and I definitely have to agree. It's a very light feeling foundation on your skin. It does dry to kind of almost a powdery, smooth type of finish, and I find that it's very, very pleasant to wear, so I do love that part about it. The only caveat that I've had so far is with the application. I do have to be very careful to make sure I blend it out really well around my nose region, and also if you have any dry patches on your skin, I found that it kind of highlighted those. So that's my only caveat with this one is I have a little dry spot right in here, and unfortunately it just showed up a lot more when I put this one on. But ordinarily, if my skin is hydrated and you know, it's normal texture, I don't have any problems with this one. For the 24-hour portion of this one, that was what I was definitely most interested in. Does this stay matte for 24 hours? So I tried this out, you know, I've been wearing this for probably a week straight, and I do find that this lasts, you know, quite a long time. I think I got 10 hours wear where it didn't look, you know, overly disturbed. By about the 10th hour, I did notice that my T-zone was getting where it looked a little bit oily, and the finish wasn't as consistent in those regions, but on the rest of my face it looked the same as when I had first applied it. So I was definitely happy about that part, and for a foundation to last more than 2 to 4 hours without me looking oily was definitely impressive. I took a blotting sheet and I tested on my skin to see how it worked, and even though you visibly couldn't tell that I had oil on my face, there was oil on my face that came off on the blotting sheet. So it definitely kind of suppresses the look of the oil, but the oil will still be there, so that is one thing to keep in mind. I wouldn't wear it, you know, any longer than you have to. I mean, I know they promised 24 hours, but after about the 10-hour mark, I did notice that it was starting to look kind of weathered and worn. So if you're looking for kind of like an all-day foundation and you have, you know, maybe photographs, or you're doing, you know, something with the family and you want to look nice, I would definitely recommend this for that, because you really don't have to worry about it. You put it on your skin and it's just kind of, you know, you don't have to think about it. So overall, I would definitely give this a good review. I was definitely very impressed with it. My only caveat, the color selection and the fact that it highlights any dry spots. So if you guys are interested in this, you can definitely find it at most major drugstores, and a little bit goes a long way. It definitely blends out really well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and if you did like, please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye!